Start this now. So again, welcome to our free healing meditation Monday. Today's April 11th, 2022, and I hope you're having a great start of your week. There's a lot going on, as you all know. I'm sure you're all experiencing and feeling in your lives, in the world, in our personal lives, in our communities. And so I hope this place can be at least some moment in time where you can get a little bit of a break and a little bit of an opportunity to refine your center, release some energy, replenish your energy, and focus on what you need to for the week in a little bit more of a rejuvenated way. So I just wanted to, we'll go right into the meditation here, but just to set it up, I've been thinking a little bit about roots. So here you can see is an artist's rendition of a tree and its root system. And it's, as you notice how extensive it can be for trees. Trees really provide us a lot of shade. They can provide us fruit. They provide us, material for our housing. They really give a lot, but they can't do that without their root system, their structure, their foundation within them. And that goes deep within the earth, really connecting with the earth energy, with the earth, the divine mother energy in the earth, helping bring forward and flowering and creating all of the gifts of what trees offer us. And that root system and that structure has to pull in minerals, has to pull in water, pulls up, energy, all types of different things to help sustain it. And we are not that different than a tree. I know we're not trees. I know we don't have roots going in the ground, but in many ways, we do have our own root system in our bodies that support us. And just a little energy anatomy lesson, that red dot at the bottom of this figure is our root chakra, our base chakra, which connects us to the earth, which is the chakra or energy center in our bodies that's closest to the earth. And when that's not in order, if we're not rooting correctly, if we're not rooted in a healthy way, then we can have problems. Just like if a tree, its roots aren't healthy, it's not pulling in the energy from the earth, and it's going to have problems. And so today, like in the world, the whole world is getting rerouted in some way. With all the problems, all the energies, all the challenges, whether they're collective or personal, we all need to be examining how we're rerouting in this world. And so I'd invite you to just think about that a little bit as we go into a meditation right now. So just invite you to go ahead and have your feet on the floor. Just go ahead and take a deep breath and just allow yourself to just settle into your body. Just breathe out all the heavy energy. And just take another deep breath. And breathe and tune to the rhythm of today. Whatever time zone you're in, whatever time of day it's in, it's okay. Just your breathing signals to your body that it can relax. It just automatically begins to let go and relax as you breathe. And as you do this, I just want you to be aware of your body. I want you to be aware of your sit bones, your connection to your chair in your body, your torso, your shoulders, your spine, your head. And as you're becoming aware of that, I want you to bring all of your attention to the center of your head, the place behind your eyes, in between your ears, this space, this place where you can have sanctuary, you can have calm and peace. And I just want you to create an image of a chair here, any chair that you would like, a chair that's supporting you, that feels good to you, a chair that's validating your body. It can be a leather chair, a fabric chair, a wingback chair, Could be sitting on a nice stool or a bench, a lounge chair, whatever you want to be sitting on. It could even be on a blanket on the floor, just whatever validates you and your body right now in this time. And just breathe as you breathe in and just breathe out and just sink into that chair in the center of your head and sit in that chair. Just feel yourself sitting there just as if you're sitting in the chair that you're physically in. And as you do that, I just want you to just be aware of what's around you. Just notice for a minute where you are, what's there with you. If you're in a room, if you're in the forest, if you're on the beach, that's just signaling you to calm even more. And then from this place in the center of your head, I want you to be aware of your sacral floor. I want you to be aware of the tip of your spine. And from this place, I want you to create in your mind a connection between the tip of your spine and the center of the planet. If you already feel connected, I just want you to reimagine that connection, or you can let it go and create a new one. But I just want you to create a new connection, a more fortified, hefty, strong connection between the tip of your spine and the center of the planet. This can be any image that you'd like it to be. It could be a beam of light, it could be a waterfall, it could be an anchor and chain, it could be a rope, it could be a tree trunk. Whatever works for you, just make it as wide as your hips and make sure that it goes all the way down to the center of the planet, anchoring into the core of the planet. And that the width of this connection is uniform all the way from the tip of your spine all the way down to the center of the planet, and just really, really rooting you into the earth, really helping you feel more connected, feeling more grounded. And then that magnetic energy, the gravity pull of the earth begins to overtake and envelop this connection you've created with your mind, and starts to pull on your body and pull on the area all around you, about 2 to 3 feet all the way around you, really connecting into that connection and really starting to help you begin to release all of the stress that you've built up today or yesterday or over the weekend or last week or whatever, the ever energy, whatever, what anything that you need to release is starting to come out. So just want you to begin to really, really allow that to release out of you. Just notice what you notice how you're feeling, and allow yourself to just adjust to yourself being more connected to the earth and and allowing the gravity to begin to heal your body. And I want you to just allow yourself to begin to release any of the intensity or pressure that you're feeling from the external world right now. And that might be around you, on the edge of the space around you. It might be pressing up against your body, maybe in your body, but I want you to begin to release all the stress from the world. And there's a lot of stress on us. There's a lot of stress on us to make enough money. There's a lot of stress for us to handle all the input coming in from the media with all of the turmoil and conflict in the world. And so just allow that to start to come out of you. Maybe you're having stress at home with family, or maybe just with other people. Just allow that just to generally start to come off of you. And allow any of the burdens and responsibilities that you're carrying, especially on your shoulders and on your crown, to just start to fall off your shoulders and your crown. Really just allow that energy to start to fall off of you and to come out of you. And this is happening with no effort. It's happening very, very easily, because the earth is doing all the work and pulling out of you all of the energy, all of the burdens, all of the pressures that you're carrying in your body, as it pulls on you and takes it away, takes it back down to the earth and recycles it and puts it back into its proper order. Just, I want you to allow yourself to get out of effort, out of your stomach, Let that energy where you're in effort come out of you. Any of the energy where you're in effort, just let that come out of your lower body. This is our kind of our energy center, kind of like our power plant for our house or for our bodies, and just begin to release there. And as you do that, you're just starting to relax even more and coming into more of your body. I just want you to invite any other pain or any other issue that's coming up for you that you'd like to release right now. Just let that start to come out of you. Only you know what that is personally. Just put your attention on that. And then the earth and the gravity, this pull, this connection that you've created, starting to pull that out of you. You're just beginning to release all of the energy without any problem. Just breathe. And then as you do this, I want you to be aware of the tip of your spine, the sacral floor, the base of your body where your root chakra sits. And I just want you to allow the root chakra to begin to release any stress or energy that is building up there or has built up there that's not serving you. And this is a place where particularly our base issues, our core issues reside. The core needs, rather, are. So just any financial issues or worries about money, I just want you to start to come out of your root chakra. I'm just going to start to create space in this root chakra, and it will give you more room for yourself. So just allow any financial issues, whether you have them or you don't have them. Everybody has to have money in this world to survive. It's the way we are operating. So I just want you to allow any of the financial pressures or worries or concerns you might have just come out of you. The earth is doing all of the work here. There's no problem, just taking it all away. Just really allow it to come out. We get affected by financial issues way, way more than we think. The earth can really help us release that. Any energy from our parents around having money, just let that come out of our bodies. Sometimes our parents were really good with it. Some of them weren't. Or anywhere in our lineage where there's issues with that money, just let that start to come out of you. It will come out of the root chakra. It may come out of other parts of you. But notice your lineage, your family tree, the roots of your family. These are all related to the root chakra. So just allow that energy to release out of you. Any poverty energy, any of lack energy, just let that start to come out of you. The earth is doing all of the work. You don't have to worry about it, just doing it, no problem. Just breathe. Anything around housing, whether you want a house, you want to buy land, you want to have your own house, you're not happy with the house you're in, you want to just feel more grounded in the place that you're living, whatever the issue is, I want you to start to just release all of the energy that's building up around your shelter, your housing, your place where you reside. Whether you feel like you're not in your right place, you're searching for your right place, or you want to build a house, or you want to buy a house, or you don't want to rent anymore, you need to find a rent, whatever it is, I want you just to start releasing all of that energy. Maybe your house needs repairs, maybe it's old, maybe it's falling apart. Just all of the issues around housing, just let that start to come out of you. Really release. The first chakra, the root chakra, is where a lot of the physical issues lie, where a lot of the heaviness and the day-to-day concerns that consume so much of our energy resides. We're just going to take some time to really release this. Just release a little bit more of the housing. And I want you to begin to start to release any of the energy around food, around what you're eating, what you're consuming, how you're consuming it, the pressure around it, wanting to consume better food or different food, or not feeling like your food's working for you. There's a lot of change going on right now. People, we often find satisfaction and pleasure and comfort in our food. And that is sometimes can get disturbed when things are really changing. So I want to invite you just to release any of the energy where there's difficulty around food, or it's not the way you want, you're frustrated with it, or you want to have better food, or you want to have more of this or that. Just let that all come out of you. And include that any water, food or water. We consume these things every day. They become so mundane to us. They become so programmatic in our minds. We do it so often, but they have such a huge impact on us. So any of the energy that would keep you from being able to have and to experience the consumption of food and water the way you want, just let that start to come out of you. Really release. This may be more intense than you realize. I want you to just really, as you release that energy, I want you to turn your attention to your social relationships, your family relationships, and any energy that's not, that you're worried about family, just family members, maybe relationships aren't going well, but where you are very invested in their well-being because your well-being is tied to them. Like maybe it's through children, through aged parents, maybe it's through friends. Maybe you have, your family of choice here. It's not the family you were born to, but wherever there's uncertainty or distress or there's intensity there, maybe conflict, I want you to just start to release that out of the first chakra. Really release. What we're doing is we're making a lot of room in your root. A lot more room so you can root in more authentically the way you need to root in, the way that rooting in and connecting to the earth works for you, the way you can approach the world in your life from a more grounded, authentic place that resonates with you. So continue to let that energy release. Maybe it's mother, maybe it's father energy, let that go. Maybe it's children, maybe it's a spouse or partner energy, maybe it's a friend energy. Whatever that is, I just want you to let it go. You don't have to know it all. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Just really release all of that energy. And then I want you to start to turn your attention just to the world in general. There's a lot of crises going on. There's wars, there's famines, there's environmental degradation, there's climate change, lots of upheaval. I just want you to begin to release all of the worries, all of the concerns in the energy around that and your relationship with it, in your direct relationship with the earth itself in these changes, these disruptions. Just really begin to release that from your root. It can also come out of other parts of your body, that's fine. But we're really concentrating on the root and really helping you release all the energy here. And any trauma in that root chakra, if you have trauma, that trauma will inevitably fall into the root chakra. Anywhere you felt like your body was threatened, that you were in danger, that you were under stress, just want you to really release that out of your body. Whether it was through a natural disaster, it was through a relationship with someone, maybe there wasn't enough food or water, and it could be even in not this lifetime, but past lives, and or it could be in your genetic line. So just all the energy that has built up that's creating that pressure in the root chakra, that program of, oh my gosh, there's not enough food, or oh my gosh, there's not adequate shelter, or oh my gosh, there's not, stable relationships. Just to let that start to come out of you. Really begin to release. And as you're doing this, I also want you to be aware that in order to compensate for our root chakras not being in balance, we tend to thread our energy out in a horizontal way out into the world. And we connect into other people to stabilize ourselves instead of connecting more an authentic way through our root chakra and our connection with the earth. So I want you to just ask the gravitational pull of the earth to begin to start pulling those connections, your energy that's going in any way, in any direction, in a horizontal, back to you. And I want you to start to direct that energy to go down into the root, down into your root chakra. Just your energy. You're just calling your energy back to you. But you're seeing it as these threads, and they're coming back to the root chakra, and the energy is coming back into the root and then into the grounding and connecting with the earth. Really establishing a little bit more of your energy. It's going back into the root chakra, calling all that energy that you're using to stabilize yourself. Maybe it's through other people, maybe it's through institutions like a church or a school, a workplace, a spouse, a child, a friend. Just start calling all of that back. Just allow the earth energy just to pull that back in. And it's helping you release all of the energy that is creating the circumstances for you to be in a more horizontal orientation with your energy. You want to be in a vertical orientation. Our chakras are vertically aligned, and we want our energy to be running in a vertical. So just call all of your energy back in that manner. Have it come back to you, have it start circulating in your body in a way that is aligned with your verticality. And I just invite you to just call back any other energy, release any other energy that is not yours. Allow yourself to have that root chakra in a deeper way. I want you to be again aware of the center of your head, where we've been seated during this meditation. I really want you to see yourself in that chair in the center of your head. And I just want you to thank your body. The root chakra is really one of the most important body chakras. It protects the body, supports the body. Make sure that the basic needs are met in your energy system. So I want you to release any energy in the root chakra that is not appropriate for you to have there, that's between you and your body. Just release that energy that keeps you from having a good relationship with your body, keeps you from loving your body, that prevents you from having appreciation and valuing your body and taking care of your body. And just release all of that. Let that really come out of you. Just breathe. And then I'd like you, from the center of your head, I'd like you to say hello to the center of the planet and to the great Mother Earth, who's creating the time, the movement, and the space for us to be here, created these bodies, these vehicles, these extensions of her, and she's taking care of all of the nature, of all of us. And I would like you to ask her to just give you a blessing, and to ask her to reset your root chakra to be more in alignment with her and her evolution and where she's going. Because where she's going, you must go. There's no separation. And I just want you to see that energy as a color. It's coming up and it's entering into your root chakra and your lower body, really filling your lower body. All of the lower chakras are more physically oriented and more oriented to the mother energy. And I just want you to have that resetting of this lower body, of this root structure, so that you can be more in alignment and have the foundation of the earth, of the great mother, support you in a deeper, more powerful, and a more supportive way, in a more balanced and peaceful and way that works for you. So just allow that energy to really come in, really help support you. Let it come up to your heart and go to the rest of your body, your upper body, and your whole body. Just really feeling that alignment with the earth, really supporting you, really helping you move forward in your evolution in harmony with her. and really resetting your root chakra and allowing you to release any other energy in your root chakra. Ask her to take anything else that she can take right now, whether you know what you need to release or don't. She has the power to help you reroot. Ask her to reroot you in a more powerful, benevolent, and kind way. And that is what's happening to you in your whole body as you're rerooting, you're reestablishing your connection to the earth, and you're getting more in alignment with her and the evolution of this planet, and therefore getting more alignment in your own personal evolution. I want you to just be in the center of your head. I want you to look up from that chair in the center of your head to a point of light up in the sky in the cosmos. And I want you to start to call all of your energy back to you from wherever you left it. From this last weekend, wherever you went, whatever you did, wherever you traveled, whomever you talked to. And as you've really worked on this root chakra, this root rerooting of yourself, you have a lot more room to fill in with your energy. So I really invite you to call back all the energy that you possibly can. Things and places you don't even remember from your childhood, wherever, maybe past lives, maybe, from way long time ago, and just call it back in a big golden sun above your crown. That point of light's getting bigger and bigger and brighter, very magnetic, pulling everything back with no effort at all. It's getting bigger and bigger and brighter until it's so beautiful and bright. This golden ball of light, energy, intelligence, your light, your energy, your intelligence, your love. And it's beginning to start to get so heavy, it's starting to move into the top of your crown, filling in your head, filling in that chair in the center of your head, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, down to your throat, down to your shoulders, really filling everything in, down to your heart and lungs, filling in your arms, filling in your lower body, your digestive area, down to your sacral floor, really filling in that root chakra, that all of the chakras, the lower chakras, all the spaces that you cleared out, down into the hips and thighs, all the way down to the knees, all the way down to the ankles, all the way down to the feet, out the hands, and then spilling out all around you, to the left and right of you, front and back of you, above you and below you, really filling in all the cells of your body, all the tissues and bones, filling in every space, every system, all of the parts of you. When you feel fully filled up and rejuvenated, go ahead and open your eyes. You can stretch and you can come on out of the meditation. Maybe touch your toes. So welcome back. I just have a quick announcement. I will be doing this time on Saturday, April 16th. I'm going to be rolling out, giving you a preview of my year-long clairvoyant healing program. It will likely start in early July. I'll be sending out an email with more details. If you want to attend, you can RSVP that way. And then I'm also going to be teaching before that. This is a prerequisite to the year-long program, is beginning clairvoyant tools, and I'll be teaching that in June. But if you really want to learn and gain powerful tools and cutting edge skills that will help you navigate and learn to use to your empowerment, your clairvoyant abilities, tools that I haven't taught anyone in this venue yet, really powerful tools like working with your spirit guides, doing genetic and cellular healing, working on timelines, the exact mechanics of reading, what you do before, during, and after, just a whole host of things. If you're interested in that, I invite you to that preview, and I'll be rolling out a lot more information about that soon. But I just want to thank you for joining me here in this space. If you have friends or people that you think might benefit, please invite them. It's free to everybody, and I hope you all have a great evening.